What is going on, guys? My name is Presto, and today I'm bringing you some Gears of War 3 gameplay. I'm bringing on a very, very special guest that I'm a very big fan of, and he goes by the name of Modded Talent, aka Chris, aka one of the more intelligent Gears players I have seen in the YouTube Gears of War community. Chris, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, my name is Chris and I bring hopefully what you deem fantastic gameplays. Presto's invited me.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Presto's invited me onto his channel for a dual com. It's been long overdue. You want to tell them how we met?
Yeah, well, actually, we met a while back through Eskimo, Chaos Eskimo. I'm sure you guys are aware of Eskimo, and we went through this King of the Hill tournament held by Rorschach, I believe his name
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And it was a really cool tournament. Me and Chris kind of like hit it off right off the bat, and unfortunately, I only got to play one game with him, which we did end up winning.
Man, we tore it up.
Yeah, they actually carried on throughout the next 3 games, 4 games.
We actually won that tournament. It was pretty sweet victory.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there, but I was definitely rooting for you guys. I had like a big yellow sign with like a huge Sharpie marker saying "Go Eskimo, go Chris, go, go, go."
Go the rest of the team.
Yeah, I was definitely a cheerleader, but yeah, I really wanted to bring Chris onto my channel because I think he does fantastic Gears of War gameplay, and just not Gears of War gameplay, just his content in general, just his commentaries in general. I think are just something that you guys should definitely need to go and check out.
Thank you very much, Presto.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, like, Judgment is right around the corner, so I'm playing Gears a lot more than usual now. Just prepping up for Judgment. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Are you preparing yourself as much as I am, or?
I'm trying to get back in a few games when I can. I mean, I have my few skeptical outlooks on Judgment, but it looks like a pretty fantastic game, and I really can't wait to try it out. Anything you're particularly excited for?
Yeah, I mean, like, at first, Judgment, like, when I first heard about it, I heard that there was no down but not outs, and I was like, oh my god, this game's gonna suck. But then I was like, okay, I gotta give the game a chance because, like I was telling you earlier, people don't like change, and people were automatically hating on the game like months before it came out, and and I was kind of giving it a chance. I was looking more into it and looking at the gameplay, and it actually looks really good. And I mean, that's what made Gears of War so unique, is the down but not out feature. Knowing that you can go down and
maybe get saved if you're lucky.
Get back up.
Can be a game changer.
Yeah, yeah. And now that they pretty much eliminated it. I think they might have eliminated it to either
reduce teabagging, right?
Reduce teabagging. Maybe for sales, because you got to think it's a game company. They're looking to have their game
casualized for a larger audience.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, like, because the Gears of War learning curve it's
tough. It's tough.
The learning curve is tremendous, and it's not like Call of Duty. Like anybody and their grandmother can jump into a Call of Duty game and get a kill. Not so much with Gears of War, you gotta
put in a fair amount of time to learn how to play the game proficiently.
Exactly, and I think that's what they're going for. I think they're making the game a lot more noob friendly. So if a new person were to jump onto Gears of War 3 and they get somebody down with a Lancer across the map, they're gonna be like, why isn't he dead? Someone that just barely got the game doesn't understand it, and then they give up on the game and resell it.
Yeah. I think you might be in for a few surprises though, because I mean, we also talked about how stopping power's gone, active reload's gone. It can be pretty competitive potentially.
Yes. I'm definitely a fan of the no stopping power. Active reloads. I mean, it's more balanced, I would say. I think just like the reload animation is just for just a quicker reload now. There's no damage boost.
Yeah, that's right.
And I remember reading somewhere that a lot of these changes are made just for balance issues, really.
Yeah, because if someone pulls off an active and you get hard aimed, you could be down in one shot, and it's pretty inconsistent, and that makes a lot of people upset if they're a victim of that.
Yeah. What do you think about the permanent reticle in the middle of the screen?
I've been told that that's something that we will just kind of learn to ignore. I don't understand why they can't
Yeah.
just put an option for people to turn it off. I probably would want to turn it off because, like you said, Gears players don't really like change. But I got to be honest with you, what I'm most worried about, not so much the reticules or the down but not out, is more of the loadouts. What do you think about the loadouts?
Yeah. It's kind of, well, actually, back to the reticle. There actually is an option where you can toggle the reticle to be on or off, which is cool.
Then
But
I'm a happy person.
yeah, I mean, but then again, I did read up that they added that addition for geez, lost for words here. They added that for balance issues. Got it.
Yeah,
I
so
just had
people would see where their shots are landing, right?
yeah, yeah. But for the loadouts, like you were saying, you can only carry 2 weapons at a time.
Yeah.
Like the Lancer, the Retro Lancer, the Sawed-Off Schnasher, so on and so forth. And one thing I really don't get, I clearly remember, I don't know if it was Cliff Blazinski or Rod Ferguson, one of the
Employees.
members. Yeah, one of the Epic employees. Sorry. They specifically said that the Sawed-Off is going to be a Gears of War 3 exclusive weapon, which means that it's going to stay in Gears of War 3. But lo and behold, it's back in Gears of War Judgment. That's what I didn't understand. Maybe that's why Cliff Bleszinski quit Epic Games. I mean,
That
I don't
is
know.
pretty upsetting to me. I mean, a lot of people were not a fan of the Sawed-Off. They changed it, so it's going to be different, but I'm not sure if the change is for the better or the worse.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and it has 2 shots in it now. And there's rumors going around because people are already playing the game. There's rumors going around that the Sawed-Off range is pretty ridiculous, a
Yeah,
lot
so
larger.
Same as an Asher, maybe, right? Is that what they say?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard rumors just down the grapevine that the Sawed-Off range is pretty ridiculous. But I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be a hit or miss. You know, either Gears fans are gonna love it or they're gonna hate it. I mean, from what's your take on Gears Judgment at this point? I mean, did you already buy the game? Are you gonna go to the midnight release? Are you
I'm
like
definitely going to pick up the game, and it looks really good, but my biggest question right now is the longevity of it, because you even mentioned there's only going to be a handful of maps, there's only a handful of game types. The new consoles are coming out soon, so I'm really skeptical about how long this
Yeah.
game's actually going to survive.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Like I was talking to Chris earlier, and there's only going to be 4 playable maps for free for all team deathmatch domination, and I think there's one more I'm missing. I don't know.
Team Deathmatch Domination. Free-for-all, you said
Oh.
free-for-all?
Yep.
Overrun.
Maybe overrun. Yeah. So there's only going to be 4 maps for free for all team deathmatch and domination, and 4 maps for overrun, which is 8 maps total. Now, what I look for in a game is replayability. You know, I want to
Same.
make sure that I want to buy a $60 game and replay it 3 months down the road. You know,
Yeah.
but 4 maps, like,
That's next to nothing.
yeah, I mean, Overrun is going to be a cool addition. It's probably not going to be my go-to mode. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I'm mainly going to be jumping into free for all right off, just because I don't know. I'm kind of a lone wolf myself. I mean, when I want to play Gears, I just pop in Gears and just jump into a match just quickly. But I'm definitely checking out all of the game modes. But are you excited for any certain game modes yourself, or?
I'm a little disappointed that execution or any single elimination game type's not going to be
Yeah.
in there. I'd probably head to Team Deathmatch, and as robust as Overrun is supposed to be, I also think that hardcore Gears fans are going to want those traditional game types they're so used to. So those are probably going to be my go-to ones: TDM,
Yeah.
Domination.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they if they added like an old school playlist where they give execution back to us, you know,
That
like
would be
later
nice.
down the road. I'm actually calling it right now. That's probably what they're gonna do. They're probably gonna add an old school playlist after we have to spend like $20 in Microsoft points to buy an extra 2 maps or something. But I mean, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see.
I will pray, sir.
Yeah. I mean, are there any future plans for your channel specifically? Because, by the way, so far, Gears of War related, you are my favorite channel.
Thank you
By
very
far.
much. That means a lot, Presto.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you guys really do need to go check out this guy's content. He's got some amazing gameplay. He's got a very, very popular series called The Art of Clutching, where it just doesn't show him beasting up clutches, but he actually breaks it down and what he does in depth. And tells you, gives you tips and information on how to do these certain tactics. Are there any future plans for your episodes for your channel?
Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to bring any clutches to Judgment because there's no single elimination game types, but I'm going to do my best
Yep.
to bring down gameplays with nice breakdowns, some tutorials, and just some commentaries that focus on having a good mindset for the game, because having a good mindset is just as important as being skilled at the game.
Yeah, PMA, man, positive mental attitude, and that's another thing why me and Chris and I hit it off, is because like we literally met an hour before the tournament start, the King of the Hill tournament that we were talking about earlier. We literally met around an hour or so before the tournament started, and Chris was saying we have to be positive. If someone screws up, don't scream at him, don't blame him. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. We got to keep that PMA, that positive mental attitude. If someone screws up, it's okay. Don't cry over spilt milk.
Yeah.
He's got a great mindset, and I think this is what the Gears of War community should look up to as a player, as a person, as a spokesman, almost as a commentator.
Thank you, sir. And I know we're going to have to wrap it up soon, and I just have to say this. Presto, you have the voice of a fucking angel.
Thanks. Yeah, you said that before, and yeah, thanks for making me blush on the outro. Well, guys, be sure to go check out Chris. You will not regret it. Do me a solid and go check out his channel. Give him a sub. You will not regret it. And Chris, do you have anything else you want to say?
I just want to say thanks for having me, Presto. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys on my channel.
Yeah. All right. Cool, guys. And I will catch you guys later.